Good morning. How you guys doing? This is Mike back with the thought of the day on March 14th, 2023. First, I want to get honor and praise to the Elohim of Israel for waking me up today and giving me the strength and the wisdom to bring you this message. Today, I want to talk about being spiritually grounded for college. Being spiritually grounded for college. First, I want to start off by saying there's no way that I'm making this video to discourage anybody from going to college or sending their kids to college. It was a great experience for me. I made some lifelong friends, some connections. I learned a whole lot of things in and outside the classroom that helped shape me to the person that I am today. I attended St. Peter's University it was St. Peter's College then for 1 year, and then I went to Keene College, which is now a university, for 4 years in Union. The thing I want to talk about is not operating in the spirit when I was in college and getting caught up in the world. College came with a lot of distractions, and a lot of those distractions led me into different kind of addictions and things that I probably wouldn't have did had I not been in that environment, because I wasn't spiritually grounded to be able to handle the different forces and things that was coming at me. I dealt with a lot of fear and anxiety, peer pressure, wanting to fit in. So it was easier for me to try to adapt to the world than try to bring the person I was into college. Before arriving to school, I had a conscience of God, and I knew who He was. And of course, I didn't know the truth then, but I knew about going to church, and I knew about it was boundaries that that I shouldn't cross. Once I got to college, it was encouraged for me to cross those boundaries. It was the first time that I ever tried alcohol or drugs, which was primarily marijuana. That's the only drug I ever tried. And partying was encouraged. So I dabbled in it. I wish I was more spiritually grounded to be able to fight off the temptation of those things, but I wasn't. So I indulged. And a lot of those things turned into addictions because being young, my brain wasn't fully formed yet. So when you try drugs or alcohol, before your brain is fully formed, you're more primed to be addicted to it. And those addictions and mentality carries on to when you get out of college into adulthood. So once I became addicted when I was in college to alcohol primarily, I carried that immaturity into my adulthood. So I'm 30 years old, in my 30s and early 40s, still thinking it was cool to want to go party and do things like that, because I still had the mentality of still being in college. You know what I'm saying? And that it also teaches you the worldly mindset of wanting to get the bag. Everything was about me trying to formulate a business so I could make money, so I could carry on this lifestyle that I had once I get out of college. And I wanted to figure out how to make the most money legally so I could live this party lifestyle that I saw on TV and live it as long as I could, which was totally against God's will, because He wanted me to seek Him so He could give me my assignment for what I needed to do. And I took a lot of classes that I never used in my life, so I also wish that I had a better plan of the classes that I was going to take and be better use of my time and my money. But those out of class experiences, that's the things I want to tap into. So I'm telling you youngsters, and I'm telling you parents, please make sure that your child is spiritually grounded before you send them off to these colleges and universities, because there's so many forces that's on there now that I didn't even have to deal with this pill epidemic, the of course alcohol. Now you see a lot of college athletes are dabbling in the guns and different things, and I know it's a big rush right now into demonic spiritual practices like witchcrafts, Ouija boards, and things of that nature. So you have to make sure that your child is very spiritually grounded before entering this world, because it's the first time where many of us are away from home for that amount of time, and secondly, the first and one of the only times in your life where you're going to be an adult, but you have no serious responsibilities. So it turns into an open field playland where Satan can really attack you and drag you into many different things. So my primary purpose of doing this video was to just let you guys know my experience when I was there and what to prepare for now. Make sure your child is prayed over. Make sure they understand the statutes, laws, and commandments. And make sure they understand that this journey is about them shaping themselves to become a worker for the Most High. Because it's a lot of things there that you could get caught into that you will carry on into your life and that are hard to break. So I'm going to end this video by saying shalom and enjoy your day, and make sure you're spiritually grounded before you hit those universities. Shalom.